If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Now, Cary, take us back to training camp. Obviously, an unprecedented offseason with the lockout. You guys didn't have OTAs. You weren't at the facility. And, covering the Ravens at training camp, as I do for NST, I noticed early on, Cary Williams is out there running with the ones. And, people talked about it and thought, well, some other guys are banged up. But at what point for you in the preseason where you were running with the ones where you said, hey, I got this. I can be a starter for this team?
I don't know. It's just always been a dream of mine, and it's just been, just hard work and determination, like you said. And when I came into camp, I was like number 5 on the left side or something like that, and they had Shafi Brown and Jimmy Smith ahead of me, guys that didn't even set foot in the NFL yet, but they were playing ahead of me. Much due respect to those guys, but at the end of the day, I figured that these guys haven't outworked me. I didn't feel like I deserved to be in the 5th position. But I didn't let that bother me. I just continued to work hard. I continued to work on something each and every day. I continued to just work hard and continue to keep my eye on the prize. And eventually I got that opportunity. And once I got that opportunity, I didn't want them to take it from me. So, I just got it and I just never looked back. And, when I was out there making plays in practice with the ones, I knew that I could be here and I knew it was somewhere that I belonged. And with my teammates behind me, they was happy that I was out there making plays and things like that. I just knew that this is where I needed to be. And, this is something that I wasn't going to let go.
How important was it for you, special teams-wise? These past couple seasons. We talked with Brendan about special teams. He's a special teams captain. You know what I mean? That it really is part of football. This isn't just a punishment. This is your opportunity to go play and to prove how good you are. How important was it for you the last couple seasons to show how much you could offer on special teams?
Well, first of all, I was a 7th-round draft pick, so you usually don't just jump into the starting position being a 7th-round draft pick. You knew you had to pay your dues, and the only way you was gonna get on the field is through special teams. So with Tennessee, I came in and worked hard on special teams, and here I learned a lot more on special teams that went into more detail. And I just, like BA said, I just applied what coaches taught me, and I continued to work hard with my determination, and eventually things just popped. And I just knew that special teams was a very important part to football, and it's a change of field position. It's a big play opportunity. So whenever I went out there, I wanted to make sure that I was doing my job, and I wanted to put my best foot forward at all times.
Very cool.
And you got that first down against the Dolphins last year on that when we pulled down that.
That's right.
They didn't have a cornerback out there, and Sam pulled it down and threw it to you. You should have housed it, baby. Come on now.
I was trying to do my job on that play, man. Get the first down, put the ball in Joe's hands.
It is Monday Night Live from High Tops and Timonium on WNST. I'm Glenn Clark, he's Luke Jones. We're not going to break yet, just resetting. Brendan Iamadae Show is your host. He's joined tonight by Cary Williams. You screwed that one up. It's okay, Brendan.
He looks like a Mike there, doesn't he?
So the reason why you're confused about my name, I'm guessing, is because I heard you got a little dinged up last night. Just something a rumor I heard on the street. Can you confirm that, or are we not allowed to talk about it?
I bumped my head, life goes on. I got up. That bright light is really bright. Cary's over here shining, he's real bright, Chris on the end is, doing his thing. So I got Mike and Chris and Cary with me tonight, so I can't go wrong.
So do the guys recognize immediately when you're when your head's not all there? Do they start messing with you at all?
Yeah, they do, man. Andre Garrard came up to me this morning. He's like, man, you told me you were gonna let me buy your Beamer off you for $1. Where the keys at? And he handed me $1. I was like, we did not have that conversation. He's like, we absolutely did, but I don't even remember the 4th quarter, so we could have had the conversation. And he's my neighbor, so he was like on me, like, okay, I want my Beamer, I was like, man, these guys are too much.
And you said this was the first concussion you've ever had, right?
Yeah, it is. It's the first one that I know about, but the symptoms are different than anything I've ever felt before, So it is. But I think just being a football player, or just in life, things are going to happen whether you get in a car accident or you fall and hit your head or something. But these symptoms are a little bit different than I've ever noticed before. But I'm okay though, so I'll probably take a test midweek and be ready to play on Sunday. So.
Cary,
it's not a big deal.
Didn't you tell me earlier before Brendan got here that he told you last night that he was going to build you that in-ground swimming pool? Isn't that something that he told you last night? Didn't you say that to me, or was I not supposed to bring that up?
You were not supposed to bring that up.
No, it was a blow-up swimming pool. One of those ones like this high.
Right. Kiddie pool. Right.
He can't swim anyway.
I'm from Miami, baby. I can swim. I swim with the best of them.
What do you know? What do you know? All right, so you guys last night, clearly, it was a great game. I think that's the first thing that jumps out, that this was a tremendous game. Everybody in the country watching, this was really a lot of fun. For you guys, give me, and Brandon, you say you don't even remember the fourth quarter, so maybe I can't even ask you about it. But Cary, for you, when you saw that Torrey Smith had caught that ball in the end zone, give me your reaction, because each and every person in this room is going to be telling this story of their reaction to the Torrey Smith touchdown for years. So what was your reaction when you saw it?
What's so funny is I had gave up that big touchdown play, and me and Reed was talking on the sideline, and we was just like, man, we had an okay game, but we could have been better. And we was just dwelling on that, and we was like, nah, they got to march down 90-something yards to score a touchdown, you know. What are the odds of that,
right,
truthfully, you know? And Ed just told me, man, we're gonna win this game. Watch. And we just watched, and it was me, Ed, and Lou down there just conversating and stuff, and just plays started coming in, and people started making plays, and Joe was just on fire. And when he dropped the first one, Torrey Smith did, I was like, oh, that was it.
Right.
This might be it.
It's your winner, yeah.
And I was a little shaky at first, and you know, then they threw another one to D. Reed that should have been a PI call, and it was something that was kind of discouraging too, because you know, we don't get a lot of calls in Pittsburgh, and for some reason we don't get a lot of calls, period, this year. But we're not gonna dwell on that. And when Torrey just broke away from Dude, and Dude was trying to hold him, and I knew he was gonna make another big play for us. This 2 weeks in a row for the guy, man, and it was just a crazy experience, because the loudness of that place before that play, and then the complete silence after that.
Yeah, that's really the applause right there.
Something that you would never understand unless you're there, you know what I mean?
Sure.
They had to call you everything on the sideline, and you could hear almost anything, but you could hear a pin drop in that place.
Did you like jump up and, I mean, what, really, how did you react?
I just threw number one up, man, and looked to their sideline, and I saw those guys looking dejected, and we lost another one to these guys. You know, they felt really, really bad, and I'm glad they feel that way, because we used to that.
Nice.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.